everyone, my name is Gabby and today we're going to be going over donning sterile gloves. But before we actually get into the skills video, just some really basic one-on-one that you want to be sure that you're checking prior to getting started is obviously making sure that you have the available material, and in this case, my package of sterile gloves. So when I'm checking my package, I'm making sure that it's completely undamaged, and I'm also going to be checking the expiration date that's located right here on this package, and that I have the gloves available in my appropriate size. So we'll go ahead and get into the video now. Alrighty guys, so now we're getting ready to get into the actual video. So the first thing I did was perform my hand hygiene, and I'm making sure that the work area that I'm going to be working on is clean and dry. And I'm always going to make sure that when I'm donning my sterile gloves that I'm keeping it at my waist level or above. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open my package. Okay, now that I've opened it, I want to make sure that I'm handling the outer portion. And when I'm facing my gloves, I want to make sure that the cuff is facing me. Okay, so now that the cuff portion is facing towards me, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And when I'm opening this up, I'm always going to be extremely mindful of my 1-inch borders. Okay, so we're going to start by folding the top up first. Excuse my shakiness. I don't have anyone home to record me, so we're doing what we can. The bottom portion. And then when we open this up, there's a little flap right here. You're just gonna go ahead and pull that out to expose your sterile gloves. And we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Go ahead and don my first hand. I am going to take my thumb and my forefinger of my non-dominant hand to glove my dominant hand first. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And I'm just touching the inside of the cuff, obviously, nothing else, because the fingers and everything else is considered sterile. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. So I'm only touching this portion. And we always want to make sure that when we're putting our sterile gloves on, that we're keeping it at our waist level or above. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this like this, and I'll go ahead and adjust that once I have my other hand gloved. So now you're gonna go ahead and scoop under the other cuff of the glove, and you're making sure that you're keeping your thumb outward on this one. And that's to prevent it from touching anything or possibly contaminating. So this is just a safer way to get the other hand gloved. I'm just kind of opening this up right now. Okay, so now that I have it here, I'm going to go ahead and insert my non-dominant hand over here. I'm also just being very mindful that I'm not touching anything. And if for some reason you ever feel like you may have touched something or I may have contaminated this, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So just start over again if you think you may have contaminated or touched anything. So now that I have this on, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my fingers like so. And then now I can go ahead and scoop under the cuff on the inside to extend it out, but never touching the outside because that is not sterile. Alrighty, so I'm scooping under here, and I'm going to go ahead and extend it out. And that's how you don sterile gloves. Thanks for watching.